everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bryce and today is September 16th, I believe. It's a Thursday, and as you can tell by the title of the video, we're chopping some corn silage today. This is day 2 of chopping. We chopped yesterday. It was my very first time running a tractor and a wagon, so I didn't really want to make a video of it because I needed to get the hang of it. I've been working at this farm for a lot of years, and I'm graduated now, but when they've chopped, I've always been in school and I haven't been able to help. So it was really exciting for me to get to run a tractor yesterday and today. So I got to milk tonight, so in a couple hours I'll go milk, and then after milking I'll come back out and chop again. But the way they chop here on the dairy farm is my boss thinks it's so much easier to have someone come in with the big self-propelled chopper and chop it for him. So that's what he does. He has a guy come in with the chopper and his wagons, and we'll use our own tractors, and the neighbor will bring over a couple tractors because the chopper guy will go do a little bit of his too. Right now I am in a John Deere 8200. All the wagons are H&S's except for one is a Meyer. But we have 8 tractors, John Deere tractors going here. We have an 8100, an 8200, an 8300. We have a 4240 on a wagon. We have a 4240 on a bagger. We have a 4955 on a bagger, and a 4450 on a wagon. So it's a lot of green paint around here. It looks pretty cool. And then we got a Kloss chopper you can see right there. Like I said, we're all trying, they're talking, conversing, the meeting of the minds, trying to get our game plan here. So I'll pick up the camera here once again once we got a rhythm going. So alright, so we got our game plan here for now. We're getting this field opened up, so I'm following the chopper in one wagon, and once that tractor's full, he'll pull out and I'll pull under him, and then he'll start filling me up with this wagon. Just like that, everybody, we got ourselves a full wagon of corn silage. So we're gonna pull this back to the bag site and get it unloaded, and then I'm going to switch wagons with my boss because I would like an extension on my spout there. I think it's a lot easier for unloading. So yep, we'll see when we get back to the bags. wagon unloading, one in front of me, and then me. Got a 4240 on the bagger. She's bellowing pretty good. You can see her blowing smoke. Just barely makes the cut off to run it, but we're getting it done. All right, so we made it back to the bag site here, and I got demounted tractors. I was in an 8200, now I'm in an 8100. It's no big deal, it's the same tractor. Got the old 4240 on the bagger here. She's smoking pretty good. So for those of you that don't know how a bagger works, is as it gets full, it compacts it, and the bagger pushes the tractor. That's how it works. So I gotta pull ahead every little bit, like that, so I can stay lined up with the spout on the bagger right there. So there's augers on the wagon that are slowly metering it out, and the floor is moving on the wagon, which shoots it out the conveyor there, and then up the conveyor of the bagger, and then into the tunnel of the bagger, where it compacts it, and then all the silage goes into that bag right there. This part right here is probably the most time consuming of it all. Just how it is. These wagons also are made, the backs open on them, and the floor can go the other direction and kind of load from the back if you have a silage pile or a bunker. But we don't do that here, we use bags, so we got to load from the front. And just like that, he unhooks everything. I shut the PTO off, he unhooks that, and we are good to go. Alright, so I got the last full load out of this part of the field that my boss wants chopped. Mike is in a tractor up there, and he's gonna get, I don't know, a quarter of a load or something. And then we're gonna move back to the field by the bags that we opened up last night, and that should go pretty quick once we start moving, because that's just a big square field. This was kind of oddball shaped, so it took a little bit, but yep, so we're gonna go back to the bags, get this unloaded, and start on that field. Alright, so I just made it back to the bags here. My boss just called me, he said, park it up here. I'm waiting in line for the bagger anyways. He told me to go start chores, so that's what I'm gonna go do. It should only be a couple of hours, and then I'll be back out here pulling wagons. So let's go do some chores. Look at that big rig, 8250. I've seen last couple days there's been some beans coming out, so it's that time of year again, guys. Harvest time is upon us. All right, made it to the farm here. Time to put my barn clothes on. All right, we got our milking clothes on, and now what are we gonna do? Some of you guys who've seen my early milking videos, you should know what we do first. Yep, we gotta go feed grandmas. Let's go. milkers out here, we're ready to go. But I just wanted to say, so that corn silage that we're harvesting right now is one of the main ingredients for the TMR. So we need a lot of it, and that'll get mixed into the TMR mixer with silage and the other proteins and supplements that go in to make the ration, which turns into this. There is still some of last year's corn silage in a bag out there. We'll keep feeding that until we run out, and then we'll start on this new stuff. We want to let that sit and ferment, and it makes it a higher feed quality when it ferments. So, yep, let's get milking. All right, so it's about 6 o'clock here right now. I got one cow left to milk here, otherwise the other 3 milkers are on the last cow. And we'll be done milking here, and then I'm gonna feed top dress in here. We'll let cows out, we'll feed in here, and then everything can be done in the barn here, and I'll head back out and start hauling wagons. So I'll probably pick the camera back up when I'm back out there, because that's kind of what I want the main video to be about. But I know some of you guys like the cows too, so I thought I'd bring you with. That was a big chopper. So I made it back out here to the bags. I hopped in the tractor. I got a full wagon. There's one unloading and then one full one in front of me. They're just filling one bag right now. This is going to be the last bag, I believe. We're almost done with this field. And then we're going to be moving to the neighbor's farm over here, and we're going to be filling their bunker after this, so a bunker silo. So on the wagons right here, you can see they unload from the back. We're unloading from the front right now. I already explained this, but it'll go a lot faster with unloading. So, yep.